What's good, y'all? I hope you guys are having a good day. Today, we are continuing to debunk the narrative that women can't teach their sons, nephews, or grandsons of how to be good men. I just personally think this is a crazy conversation.
I, as a woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. A woman cannot teach a boy how to be a man. I have no idea what it feels like to wake up with certain body advancements. I have no idea.
Body advancements?
Hey, I'm just going to call that that.
Okay, cool.
I have no idea what it feels like when you scratch an itch in a masculine way.
Scratch an itch in a masculine way is crazy, bro. How do you scratch an itch in a masculine way? Shoot. Yo, son, this is how you really scratch, bro. This is how you get that itch, bro. This is how you really scratch that itch, son. Like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Are you just like scratching your balls or something? Is that what that means? I don't know what the scratching, itching in a masculine way means. I don't know what that means. I just feel like they just making stuff. They're just making stuff up at this point, bro.
I have no idea how it feels like when you go through the same way that a man, as much as a father will try their best to raise a young girl.
Yeah.
There are things that they would not know.
Which is true or not. There are probably some things that the father probably wouldn't know about how to teach their daughter about some things. But again, that doesn't mean that the father can't teach their daughters how to be a good woman. You know what I mean? Just because the father may not know all the aspects of it means to be a woman does not mean that the father can't teach his daughter how to be a good woman. Come on, I don't understand how hard that concept is.
Yeah.
And so when my son, and even now, I advocate strongly for pick your partner well.
Yeah.
And make sure that you don't just pick a partner from tunapenda na jamani, kaniliwa, jamani kanitext, kaniuliza umekula.
I didn't understand what she said, but I still understand what she said, though. I don't know if that's weird or not.
Even though you find yourself in a space where you're a single mother and you're raising a young man, find positive role models for this boy.
Okay.
And make sure you surround him with people who, when he has a question, he feels he can ask you, he can still go to.
Yeah.
Which I personally do agree. All right. Again, I do agree having a good male role model will be very important for, young males growing up. But at the same time, that's not a luxury a lot of single mothers have. They don't have that. So what do you do when you don't have that kind of option? How do you even seek those options?
Because right now, because we live in such a fatherless society where single motherhood is been put on a pedestal as this thing to be revered, it is difficult. It is hard, even though we can do it and God gives us a grace that I have no idea comes from where, but it is not something I would wish on any woman.
Like single motherhood is not something that's like putting on a pedestal. Like, as you've explained yourself, that being a single mother, like no woman wants to be a single mother. That job is tough. And the reason why being a single mother is revered more so, the word revere means to be respected and honored, because it's a very tough job to be a single mother. It's very tough to do so. It's very tough. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have a lot of options. You're paying for everything. You're taking care of pretty much everything. You're being the man and the woman, everything. You're being everything. And so it's tough. I think it is something to be revered. I don't think people are putting on a pedestal, but I think it is something to be revered, to be respected and honored, because that job is not easy. Same thing for a single father. That job is not easy.
Right? They're teaching you, they're reacting to you in the way that they were cradled. Right. They were cradled so much, so now they're expecting you to mommy.
And this right here kind of makes me heated, because the idea that a male role model is not in the house, it doesn't mean that women are going to just coddle their sons, coddle their nephews or grandsons. Automatically, that's just going to happen. It's just going to naturally happen. Not to say that some mothers or mother figures don't do that, but majority of mothers, especially single mothers, they don't do that. They don't just coddle their sons. They don't do that. And the idea that men or fathers don't do that at all is also crazy in itself, because there's plenty of fathers that says that I'm gonna treat my daughter like a princess, and y'all thinking that that's not coddling their children. Like, what are we I don't know. What are we talking about here, right? And there's ways that where y'all just don't think about. There's ways that fathers cuddle their sons too. There's different ways of how they do that.
Right?
Yeah.
That the steps in early child development, very important.
Yeah.
But both roles are so important. And so I think for a lot of people, that's very controversial. Why? Because a lot of people I know, a lot of people in communities that I interact with have been raised by single mothers.
Mm.
And so, of course, they will say, no, a woman can do it because you're defending your mom. I was raised by a single mom, but I saw the pitfalls that my brother encountered because he was raised by a single mother. I saw the pitfalls that I encountered in how I deal with men because I was raised by a single mother. I don't put any fault on that incredible woman. She did the best she could with what she had, but there's always a gap. And no matter how we would like to theorize it, we'd like to downplay it, there's a role for both parents, and we have to get back to building families as a whole.
Again, you might saw the pitfalls of what, the cons of what it means to be a single parent, in particular, a single mother. But are you claiming that your mother didn't show you strength? Didn't show you confidence? Didn't show you perseverance? Didn't show you all these things that are important to be a man? You need these things to be a good man. So in a way, are you saying that your mom didn't show those things? Yes, there's pitfalls with single parenting, but there's also pitfalls even with a 2-parent household. And the men out there that's defending their mom from the people who are saying that women can't raise their boys to be men, keep defending them. You guys are product of mostly women or mothers raising you to be good men. You guys are literally evidence of that. So keep defending that. And certainly I'm going to defend the women in my life because I personally have been raised by mostly women, and I'm going to defend them because they shaped the person and the man that I am today. They really have. And I'm a product of that. I do believe that it is important that there should be a male role model or a father figure present in a young boy's life. I do think 2-parent household is very important. I think that's one of the best ways to grow. But I could even say, even for a 2-parent, household, right? There's still pitfalls there too. It's not like if both of them are there, it is the best option, but it doesn't mean there's not pitfalls there also, right? There could be so many factors of why young boys are acting out. Right? There's no universal way of what it means to be a man, just like there's not a universal way of how to be a woman. I think everyone has their own idea of what that means. But at the end of the day, if the father is in and out, if there's no male role model, it does not change the fact that a woman can raise their boys to be good societal men. It's just the same thing on the opposite end of the coin. I do think fathers can teach their daughters how to be good societal women, even if the mother is present or not, even if he doesn't know every aspect of what it means to be a woman. If you enjoyed this video, got more coming, please hit that like button. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.
Everybody, let me tell you about my love to you. I am nature from above, liquid, with a lifetime guarantee. She tried.